My grandfather often shared tales of his youth, stories steeped in the traditions and mysteries of the Dominican Republic. One evening, as the sun set and cast its golden glow across the horizon, he recounted a story that sent shivers down my spine. It was a tale of urgency, loss, and an inexplicable encounter with the divine. It began in the small village of Ranchete, nestled among the lush greenery of the Dominican countryside. A young boy arrived at my grandfather's modest home, his face pale with worry. Breathless, he delivered the grim news. My grandfather's dear friend in a neighboring village had fallen gravely ill. Without hesitation, my grandfather grabbed his satchel, gathered a few essentials, and set off on foot to see his ailing friend. The journey was arduous, weaving through uneven paths and dense patches of rainforest. When he finally arrived at the small, humble home of his friend, the air was thick with despair. His friend lay in bed, his body frail and pallid, the shadow of life slowly slipping away. His breaths were shallow and irregular, his sunken eyes fixed on a point beyond this world. The family stood by, their faces a mixture of sorrow and helplessness, their quiet prayers filling the room. After speaking with the family, it became clear that there was little time left. My grandfather knew he needed his anointing oils to perform the last rites, but the oils were back at his home. With a sense of urgency, my grandfather promised to return swiftly. He set off once more, his footsteps hurried as he plunged into the rainforest in the middle of the night. The moon illuminated the treetops, casting silvery beams through the canopy and lending an eerie glow to the path. The rainforest was alive with the hum of nocturnal creatures, the rustle of leaves, and the occasional call of distant animals. The path was treacherous, with roots snaking across the trail and the darkness thick as ink. Every step felt like a race against time, the weight of his friend's life urging him forward. As he neared the edge of the rainforest, the path opened onto a dirt road littered with loose rocks. It was here, illuminated by an unearthly glow, that he saw her. A woman clad in a traditional vaquera outfit sat atop a majestic glowing horse. Her presence was otherworldly. She faced northeast, her gaze fixed in the direction of my grandfather's home. She made no sound, her stillness profound. Yet there was an undeniable aura of authority and mystery surrounding her. Ever the gentleman, my grandfather tipped his hat and greeted her with a polite ma'am. She did not respond. He continued toward his house, his heart racing but his steps unwavering. Just as he reached the narrow pathway leading to his door, her voice pierced the silence. "It's too late," she called, her tone neither cruel nor kind, but heavy with a weight he could not comprehend. Startled, my grandfather turned on his heel, only to find the woman and her horse had vanished. The rocky road was empty, the air eerily still. Not a hoofprint marred the ground, and no sound betrayed her departure. It was as if she had never been there at all. Shaken but resolute, my grandfather retrieved his oils and raced back through the moonlit rainforest. He pushed his body to its limits, fueled by a desperate hope that he might arrive in time. When he reached his friend's home, the family met him at the door, their faces streaked with fresh tears. His friend had passed moments after my grandfather had left for the oils. He felt the weight of failure, though he knew he had done all he could. As he sat in the dimly lit room, gazing at his friend's peaceful face, the memory of the glowing woman returned to him. Who, or what, had she been? An angel sent to guide his friend's soul to the afterlife, a spirit forewarning of the inevitable. My grandfather never found an answer, but he believed she was a messenger from the divine, a reminder of the delicate thread that ties us to this world and the unseen forces that await us in the next. To this day, her image lingers in my mind as he described her, radiant, solemn, and resolute, a figure etched forever in the mysteries of his past. If you enjoyed this story my grandfather told us as kids, please give it a like and share it with your followers. It would mean the world to me.